home, building up into a terrific semi-final. Just before the break, Thornton close to double five for a 1:30 out and a 9-6 lead. Needed that!
Oh yeah, that's huge. That's a morale booster. Because although he's ahead, he feels like he's behind at the moment.
83.
4 straight legs for Waits. Well, look at this from Thornton. We've just seen Scott Waits 5 minutes ago miss double 12 for a 9-darter.
Well, this would be an answer from Thornton.
58. Robert, you require 100.
Hit a 9-darter on the Pro Tour earlier this year.
The one unfortunate thing for Robert on this leg is he started. I mean, it would have been great if he had this against throw. It's almost guaranteed a steal if that was the case. That's one thing in Waits' mind right now. He's not minding that so much. You know, he's thinking, okay, great, good for you, but it doesn't affect me too much.
10-dart leg. Well, 11 will do. After losing 4 consecutive legs, that is the perfect response from Robert Thornton.
Well, for sure, but once again, I don't think that would have bothered Scott all that much. And sure enough, on his throw, he's coming out and saying, listen, it's not over yet, buddy.
6 maximums apiece in this semi-final now.
100.
Great standard. 101 average Thornton, just shy of 100 average for the Yorkshireman.
You could tell he really wanted to get another run at the 9-darter just to answer Robert's attempt. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple more back-to-back 180s to start in this match.
43.
You see the session averages again to remind us how it started. Robert at 98, Waits just about 92. Then Robert 100 to Waits almost 98.
57.
So Waits improved much more there, but still was losing. Still was losing. He had to do more. And he did. Thornton stayed at his round 98, 99, but Waits 110 average in the legs 11 to 15. And that's exactly what he needed to do. And he won the session 4-1. The first session he's won.
Are we going to go the distance? All 31 legs. Wouldn't be surprised. There's some pressure.
68.
To get back to within just 1 leg.
36.
Yeah, he kind of lost his bearings earlier on that one. He had that at the beginning of the match, and now it's an opportunity for Thornton. Very big opportunity. 2 darts for double 12. Doesn't need but 1.
Well,
18th leg, Robert to throw first. Game on.
You've got to say Robert Thornton has been excellent after losing those 4 legs. Used the break to his benefit, because he has come out firing all right. And there's another 3 in 2 and a bit legs since the break for Robert Thornton.
And throwing to go 4 ahead again. So essentially, Thornton's up 2 breaks of throw. I don't think that will phase Scott too much, but it is getting close to near the end parts of the game.
97.
And realistically, after that start, Scott's thinking, I don't have much chance in this leg, so what will tell is
99.
what will really tell is this next leg on Scott's throw. He needs to have a good throw, a good leg, a 12-darter or something, and reestablish himself that he's in the match. If he doesn't and Thornton can break him, that would probably be about it.
Well, 2 missed darts at double 16 to make it 9-8. And Thornton here now favourite to make it 11-7.
It's treble 20. He won't go for 14. He'll go for treble 8 or 16.
44.
Leaves the top. Scott's 180 didn't get him to a finish. I doubt he'll hit 180 again to leave 3. And, well, a ton, decent enough in case Robert misses. I wouldn't say he's under pressure though.
Game shot at the 18th leg.
3 exceptional legs for Robert Thornton. Really impressed.
Well, yeah, that last intermission, you nailed that on the head. It's improved him. It gave him a little mental break, and he's come back and regrouped. Had there not been that intermission, perhaps he wouldn't be coming back the way he is.
And on the other side, it's affected Waite, because until that break, he was on a roll. He was playing some special darts, wasn't he?
16.
Got to win this leg. Got to hold his throw.
Yeah, the intermissions, they add an element to darts because we talk about when the guy plays a slow guy, I always to stand back there and think. Well, when you go on a break, you've got 3 minutes to think. You know, and it's a lot of time, and you can go both ways, really can. And it does add a mental, psychological aspect to the game that you have to deal with.
Waite's here. In control of this leg. I wonder whether Taylor against Lewis will be as close. I suspect it will be. That's still to come. The second semi-final.
60. Scott, you require 161.
Well, treble 17. He might try and go for this to get the momentum up and running.
137.
The double 12 keeps coming up for him. Not sure if it's by design, but he's had some success, except he missed it for the 9.
140. Scott, you require 24.
It's a whole throw. Well, he has hit this before in this semi-final.
18. Robert, you require 100.
It's an awkward one, John, isn't it? Because if you're going for that with the last dart, you don't ideally want to hit inside.
No, not with your opponent on an unrealistic finish. You know, he might finish it, but you know, I'd much rather be coming back to the board with 12 left.
25.
But you think that when you're throwing, so you say, no, I'm not going to be careful, and then all of a sudden you're inside. But it's double 3. Tricky, but well done.
Scott Waite's 20th leg. Robert, the throw first.
That was not an easy double to get, Stuart.
It was a great throw. Great dart from Scott Waite. He knew he had to win that leg, and he does. But here comes Robert again.
140.
I wonder if we'll look back, John, on that 17th leg. Those missed darts from Waite to get it back to 1 leg, and Thornton pitching the leg against the darts.
100.
Well, if Thornton holds here, he'll win the session 4-1, but there will also be the intermission. So the good thing is for Waite, it'll be his turn to have a chance to regroup mentally and then come back strong, because he'll start the first leg.
Well, a poor visit there from Thornton. The door opening.
135.
Just getting his nose in front, Scott, there. So something to think about for Robert. You want to think about these darts. 19s or 16s, probably 19s.
99.
Now he will get first chance, but an awfully big one. Robert still has to feel like he's in control.
$96. Scott, you require 167.
Number 19, Scott waits.
139. Robert, you require 111.
Huge moment in this semi-final, I would suggest, John.
Yeah, to prevent a break opportunity, needs this. 11 for tops. For 12-8.
Going short
Perfect.
in the 20th round.
Well, that could be a massive blow for Scott Waits, who walks off the stage. A disconsolate man. He left double 14 to break the throw. Fabulous finish for Robert Thornton. He's 4